must be like medicine. A political leader should be like a doctor. A doctor looking at patients. And this doctor will only help those patients if he makes a correct diagnosis of what the patients are suffering from. If he makes a wrong diagnosis and makes a wrong prescription, the patients will not get cured. They may even die. When it comes to society, it is the same process. You either identify the problems of the society correctly and apply correct answers, or you will not give them a solution. And that's why the NRM has identified the 4 principles which we keep talking about: patriotism, love Uganda. Why? Because you need it for your own good. Secondly, Pan-Africanism, love Africa. Why? Because you need it for your own good. I don't have time to go into the details, but we have explained this elsewhere. Thirdly, socio-economic transformation. We cannot go on with the pre-capitalist societies, traditional societies, and we think that we shall manage to survive in the future. And finally, democracy. We think with these 4, we shall succeed, and we have been able to move, as we have seen. In the last 40 years almost, the NRM has been able to revive the economy of Uganda, and although we have still problems, but we are much stronger than we had ever been before.
We cannot have a country where there is no consensus about anything. We may disagree on some things, but we must find common ground. Ipod is about finding common ground, because the unity of Uganda is paramount. In my younger days, in 1986, as a teenager, I listened to one of your speeches, Mr. President, and you described some categories of people using a Runyankore word. If I remember correctly, you called them Ronjera Maganya. The Ronjera Maganyas, in your own words, you said, are those who seem to be delighted in increasing problems, even though there are already enough problems. Mr. President, the Ronjera Maganyas are the 20%, based on the principle of 2080. This is a business principle, that 20% of your effort will give you 80% of the results. So the Ronjera Maganyas also are the 20% who give us 80% of the problems we have. But we can also have 20% who give us 80% of the solutions.
We believe that the challenges afflicting this nation can be comprehensively addressed through dialogue, through discussion, through consensus. And that is what we believe in as a party, and those are the values we bring to Ipod. We want an Ipod, Mr. Chairman, that is inclusive, and we should ensure and find all ways to make this Ipod process inclusive, and have ways of bringing everybody under the umbrella of Ipod for the good of this country.
About dialogue, there is a dire need for us to reconcile this nation. Our country is broken apart on tribal, religious, and political lines. and we'll just be making a fun of ourselves, my dear friends, if we kept dialoguing without emphasizing reconciliation in this country. And reconciliation can take different forms. I speak today and do understand that there are a lot of people languishing in prisons. Some of them have waited for justice to be dispensed, and this justice is being delayed.
Thank you, thank you. As Ipod, when the donors withdrew from funding Ipod. But as a father, you picked up Ipod, and up to now you are nurturing Ipod. You always believe in a homegrown solution to our African problems. We thank you so much, and we pray that you